going to throw, just numbers out that don't make sense, but 10,000 square foot lot, let's say, so you can build by right 20 units, right? With TOC, maybe you're able to do in the same lot, now you're going to be able to do 40 units instead of 20.
What is TOC?
Transit-oriented community. Okay. It's, you can Google it. It's online. And you can call us or look on our website. But it's one aspect that gives you the ability to create more units. Okay. It has part of it if you're close to a high transportation area, like a metro.
Yeah, you have to have public transportation nearby.
Yeah, close. You're able to do more. The ED1, which is the Karen, one of many, Karen Bass initiatives, is low housing. Mm-hmm. So if you're able to, create a place with Section 8, let's just say, moderate to low housing income, she will give you a lot of benefits. Mm-hmm. You can create, on a 10,000 square foot lot, and don't quote me on this, but I'm just, throwing it out there, maybe 60 units, mm-hmm. right? Remember our story from earlier today, more is not always best.
Right.
Right? So there's a final, I'm just giving an example of what the difference of that is.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, man, you got to build this thing. And building is, construction is not, it's expensive.
Yeah.
So that's the big consideration. Just because you can build 60 doesn't necessarily mean that you should.
Use.
Right.
Right. We talked about that earlier.
That makes sense. Okay. Well, let's go back a little bit to something, Al, you touched base on, repurposing. What is repurposing?
Okay. So repurposing is something I love.
Yeah.
And the city loves.
Correct.
The community loves.
Right.
And what is it? It's basically taking a building, an older building, and working with that building instead of raising it to the ground, doing a whole other purpose to that building, a completely different use to it, bringing it back to life on something that it wasn't before.
Why don't you give an example of the packing house you worked on?
Okay, this is a project that's actually going on right now, and we're getting kind of close to the end. We're talking about repurposing buildings. With some partners of ours, we identified a warehouse, and it's a packing house. And these packing houses existed all over the Inland Empire. Where were these packing houses?